All right, we're here with the man who put that together, Spike Lee. Welcome back, man.
My man.
Not like you had to go far to come back. You
Nah,
were just
up and down the elevator.
Up and down the elevator. But I have a question. This documentary shows, you know, Michael Jackson's transformation into a rock star.
The journey.
It's a journey. So what drew you to this?
Well, I did one before. We did one called Bad 25, which was about the Bad album. And God willing, I'll get to do Thriller, do the trilogy. Those are 3 albums that Michael did with the great Quincy Jones. But we wanted to show, because many people, which I found, like you just said, Off the Wall's your favorite.
Yeah.
Mine too. But during interviews, a lot of people, that's their favorite of the 3. Off the Wall is the one.
Well, a lot of people think Thriller because it's the greatest selling album of all time. But Off the Wall was really where Michael Jackson was able to showcase who he really could be as an artist.
And also, we can't leave out Quincy, because Quincy, those two getting together on the set of The Wiz. You know, we deal with that. That's where they met, on the set of The Wiz, starring Diana Ross.
Now, you have some footage from when Michael Jackson performed Ben back in 1973. And
that was best, talking about the Oscars.
Yeah, from the
nominated for Best Song, the song about the rat.
But, you know, in this documentary, there's no controversy. This is all about music. Now, was that intentional on your part?
Yeah, that was very intentional, Mike. We just wanted to focus on what made Mike one of the greatest entertainers of all time, the greatest singers, writers, dancers. So it was just about the music. That was intentional.
And you were fortunate enough to go into the vault. You got all this footage we've never seen, no one's ever really seen outside of Michael Jackson himself and a few other people. What do you think from this unseen footage that is going to surprise us as viewers?
Well, I don't think it might not be a surprise, just reaffirm how great he was. Because, you know, people forget.
Yeah.
People forget, and people have to be reminded who Michael was.
Yeah, but I got to say, he's somebody who's carried over from generation to generation.
Yes.
Now, you have Questlove. I see John Legend's been interviewed. The Weeknd, who's a hard guy to talk about anything.
He doesn't say nothing to nobody.
Anything. How did you get them involved, and why did you pick particular artists to comment about Michael Jackson?
Well, we wanted to show the breadth of Michael's influence. You could add Pharrell for that, and we also went to people who worked on the songs. Like, we interviewed Stevie. He wrote that great one, my favorite song on the album, I Can't Help It.
Yeah.
So we want to get a mixture of the people who worked on, also the generations he's influenced after that.
And also, Michael's parents are all throughout the documentary, but only 2 of his siblings. And why is that? Come on, Spike, give me something.
The Giants better win some more games next year.
The Giants better win some more games, and you're going to the Knicks game instead of the Oscars.
Now, I don't want to, you know, it's family issues, but there's really no need to go into that.
But have his children seen the documentary?
We don't know if they saw the first one, Bad 25, so we give it to, you know, the parents, and they have to share it with them.
And
it's their decision.
They have to share it. Yeah, you know.
I hope they want to see it, because it's a testament to the greatness of their father.
Absolutely. And you know, we went back to Ben, and that it was at the Oscars, and you say you're not going to the Oscars.
My wife and I were not going.
You're not going to the Oscars, but it's not necessarily a boycott.
Well, I'm not trying to lead a movement. But I mean, I'm just, you know, with the last, I think we're gonna have the other thing up here, but the actors, but every year there are 20 spots available for actors. And for the last 2 years, the score is, keeping the sports, 40-0.
Yeah.
What's the score you beat the Vikings by?
41-0.
Well, this is 40-0.
Well, I'm not nominated for anything at the Oscars.
You act up, man. I've been watching you.
Well, put me in a movie, Spike. That's all you got to do.
All right.
And then we can.
Is it all right with ABC though?
And then
all right, you guys?
Yes, absolutely right.
You saying take them, right?
And then you and I can have this conversation, and you don't have to interview me when I'm at the desk over there. You're talking to George. How about that?
Got it.
But hey, congrats! It is Michael Jackson's journey from Motown to Off the Wall, which I'm so happy you did this.
It's premiering at Sundance.
And hopefully you get a chance to do Thriller as well. Yeah. This premieres at Sundance this month, and on Showtime February the 5th.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be a part of the CD, because there is the remastered CD and the DVD bundle on the Off the Wall album is due out February 26th.
So you get
Spike
the
Lee,
DVD and the remastered CD joint.
You get it all. The one and only Spike Lee, everybody. Now let's go outside to